Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you stopping by. Just walking the property. Thought I would bring along the camera and kind of share as I walk around some of the projects that we're working on. In case you're new here or haven't seen a video that I did a couple weeks ago where I did something similar. We live in the middle of Maine on a small 5-acre parcel, and we're trying to develop a small homestead, and which is actually a very large project because we both work full-time jobs, and so we only have, after work and on the weekends to do stuff. And of course, here in Maine, in the middle of winter, not a whole lot you can do when it comes to working on your property. So I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of show you a few things. So first off, this is a fire pit that we got, and this is a giant brush pile that we are going to have to cut up and burn over time. Yes, we will be very, very careful with this and have fire extinguishers and a hose nearby. We've got a variety of apple trees. This is one of the better looking ones. You can see here. This is the second year, I believe, that we've had that. And then we've got two more. Now, deer got to this one and to that one. It was before we put the little fencing up. And that one, I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. We may end up pulling that up and replacing it. We'll have to see. A lot of that brush that you see over there was all along here. So we've done a ton of work clearing this out. There's a water that flows from a pond that's at our neighbor's that comes across here, goes under the driveway and continues on. And we want to clear all this out and just kind of make it, a lot nicer. Now, along here, we're going to plant possibly some blueberry bushes and some other trees that will grow up and provide some privacy. But also, this is a grape arbor that we built. We got 2 grape plants planted down there. I'm going to put wire across. And then we're going to do another one of these arbors possibly over there. So it's a lot of work and a lot more to do, I will tell you. So, like I said, working full time and trying to get all this done, it's a lot. There is so much growth that has to be cleared. We got a lot to do. So another area that I'll share is we have multiple gardens, and unlike just a big huge garden that's an acre and we're putting rows and rows and rows, this property is largely treed. We do not have a whole lot of open space. It's just a lot of trees. Now we're working on that, cutting some of the trees down. But anyways, I'll spin this around and show you. So this is a garden area, and may not seem like a lot. By the way, these are all blueberries. May not seem like a lot, but we got a ton of vegetables out of here. We also, all this open space, we put buckets. You can see a bunch of buckets over there. We put buckets and we grow cucumbers and tomatoes and potatoes, all kinds of stuff. And again, here in Maine, we're just now getting started. This is a blueberry that we put here last year. Got to clean out some of these weeds. And these raised beds have done fantastic. And we're just now starting to get stuff planted. These are onions that are looking really good. Got garlic that we planted last October. We got some carrots coming up here. Got to let them get bigger and then we'll start thinning it out. I believe these are sugar snap peas. We got some onions that we're growing here. This is going to be for scallions. And these are a few. That's not looking too good right there. Definitely need some water. We got some plants that we picked up. We do a lot by seed, but also we'll buy transplants. I mentioned in another video, we have a heck of a time with horsetail weed. That's what this is. So this coming weekend, if weather provides, I'm actually going to dig up. I'm going to lift that raised bed up. I'm going to take all this soil, dump it over the side over there, and lay down some weeding fabric. I know a lot of people don't like weeding fabric, but that's the only thing I know to stop this horsetail weed. We did not know about this when we first moved in. So I'm going to lay weeding fabric down, put the galvanized raised bed back on, and then fill it with soil. I'm going to do this bed here. That's a lot of dirt I'm going to have to do. And this one, you can see how this one is absolutely infested. And I tell you, these two over here have it as well. So we'll see. I may do those as well. Yeah, we got some, these are ever-bearing strawberries. And yeah, there's that horsetail weed coming up, but the strawberries seem to do well. And these are June-bearing strawberries. We have this raised bed I made from some scrap wood when we first got here a few years ago, and it's still holding together. I think we're going to get one more year out of it. It's a little garden shed that and a little platform that we made. We might get another year or two out of that platform, and then I'm going to have to do something, but we keep a lot of our tools and stuff in there. Rhubarb is done pretty decent. Got radishes growing here, and nothing in there yet. And this one here, I think I got to clean all that out and till it up good, add more soil. And in case anybody's bad, that's our tool. And I'll just show you something. There's something living. I think that's chipmunk living down there. And I put this plastic owl just to give that chipmunk a little surprise when it comes out. I had thought about putting a camera there so I could catch the reaction. But I got a compost bin over there. Like I said, we got 7 blueberry plants here that have been doing pretty good. And then storage shed. And then, again, there's a lot of weeds, a lot of stuff we haven't... we still got a lot of work to do. Turn this camera around. This is a kind of a flower and rock garden. Just a lot of flowers that Maine Prepper Girl does. And she'll clean this up. And this was all covered by dirt and weeds. I mean, this was fully grown up. And look at the pretty yellow flowers. Okay, yeah, I know the dandelions. Anyways, she'll probably work on getting all that cleared out. And then out back, it's our chicken coop. And there's a couple more great plants. And then these buckets, I build these and sell them on Facebook Marketplace, hold 12 buckets. And so I just started planting some. We got some tomatoes, peppers, cucumber, and we do marigolds. They seem to help with the keeping deer away. Here's some peas starting to come up. There's the chickens. Hello, ladies. Back up. Back up. Back up. And started to build a greenhouse. And I think I'm actually going to take that and put it on stilts back there and make a tree house out of it for the grandkids. Another apple tree. And over here, again, this was completely overgrown. So much work was done. By the way, that's another blueberry. This was completely overgrown. And we put these raised beds in here. And we plant a variety of things. Some flowers, but we also do cucumbers and tomatoes. A variety of herbs. Here's some oregano. So in all these beds, and then we'll put buckets or containers throughout here, which just adds to the food production. And by the way, that garden, I should have mentioned it, the garden over on the other side, we're expanding further towards the woods and further back towards the woods. So here's our Starlink. I did that pole just to get it up kind of out of the way and get a little bit better line of sight to the sky. And this is got an apple tree here that I got to go plant. Not sure where we're going to plant that yet. And I did mention this on one of the last videos that I did walking around. This tree actually has 3 different kinds of apples on it. Really, really cool. And it grows out to the left and right. I've got to expand the trellis. So I got to put something together to support those branches. This is a raised bed we didn't use last year, but I'm going to till it up, add more soil. I got soil being delivered this weekend, and we'll get that going. I do a little shooting back here. That's my target stand. My plan is to clear out another 20 yards back and then put a target back there. So this is an official Maine Bigfoot crossing, just to make sure everybody's aware. But we got a path that goes out back. And over here, we got some raspberries. That's a peach tree, by the way. Not sure, the deer got to this one as well. Not sure if this is going to do anything. It's not looking too good. But yeah, we got raspberries there. And raspberries here look like they're coming up, and we got some raspberries back there. But the plan is here we're going to spread this dirt, and then I've got more, as I mentioned, dirt coming in that is going to be delivered this weekend, and we're going to put a bunch here and put more raspberries. Basically have like a raspberry patch throughout this area. And yeah, we're going to have to fence it in, otherwise the deer may come in and take care of it. So a lot of projects going on. In addition to gardening stuff, we also have firewood that we got to get ready for next winter. Yeah, I know it's only May, but you can't begin too early. We went through a lot of firewood this past year. We went through all that we had, and I thought we were going to end up with quite a bit left. That was not the case. So we're already starting to look at getting firewood. I got a log splitter, and so wood that we're cutting down, we're going to split that and stack it, save it, make sure it's seasoned for this next winter. What else? Yeah, I just wanted to walk around, just kind of show some of the stuff we're doing. This isn't even half of it. There's so much stuff we're doing. Have a garage, working on the garage, trying to improve the infrastructure for that. It's got a leaking roof. I got to work on that. Driveway, it's got potholes. That's part of living in Maine and not having a paved driveway like you live in a subdivision, which I used to do. So we just put in this little pathway here with the gravel and stepping stones. Not quite done, as you can see. But this was just dirt, and grass. And with the snow that we get and the thawing that happens in the spring, this became an absolute mud pit. So incredible amount of work went in here, and some money, but yeah, it's going to be really nice when it's done. A lot of stuff here, and it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. And the reality is, with everything that's going on in the world and just the uncertainty that we live in, it's very comforting to know, that we're kind of out away from people, lower population density and trying to do some things that'll make us a little more self-reliant. We got a well, some backup power, looking at solar, a little bit of solar, and just trying to be ready for whatever the world and life might throw at us. So anyways, a little short tour. If you got questions, feel free to ask. Suggestions, love to hear them. And I think that's it. So anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys stay safe, take care. We'll see you next time.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies, hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride, planted seeds where hope was.